Well, the Bay Area tech industry is seeing another round of layoffs. So what does this mean for the future of Silicon Valley? Joining me now is Dr. Olaf Groth, global strategist and faculty at UC Berkeley Haas School of Business. It seems like every week I talk to you, there's another round of tech layoffs, but Google, Microsoft, Salesforce, all announcing layoffs recently. So where do we go from here?
Oh, Ryan, I tell you, this is definitely a downer, right, for the mood. We need the diversion of the big game on Sunday to counteract that. Yeah, look, it's not pretty. 12,000 staff at Google, Salesforce, 8,000 before that, right? We're looking at close to 60,000 tech jobs lost over whatever it's been the last 9 months or so. And I think we haven't seen the end of this yet. I think, this is a rebalancing. It's a rebalancing between a couple of different things, right? Tech and non-tech, because non-tech economy is actually still growing quite considerably, as we've just seen from the GDP numbers, 2.9%. That's good, right? It's also rebalancing between consumers spending the cash that they got cheaply during the pandemic because of all the stimulus funding, et cetera, low interest rates. That's coming to an end now, right? I think consumers are ready to be more physically engaged again rather than digital. So tech is definitely being dealt a tough hand. But I'm not really pessimistic about tech. Let's keep this in perspective. We have seen downturns before, and compared to the dot-com bust in 2000 and following years, where we lost about 25% of the tech workforce and had a really hard time regaining that over the following 10 years. This is nothing like that. So we're still a ways away from those kinds of dimensions. Tech has also since then permeated all areas of the economy, all industries, and that will in turn pull tech in coming years. That tech talent that is now being laid off is in some measure going to go into these non-tech industries and techify those industries, as it were. Harder said than done, of course, but that will also pull. So beyond that, we have great horizons. Look at all these fascinating new technologies. I know we're going to talk about ChatGPT, think about carbon capture, think about renewables, think about fusion energy, Web3, blockchain, autonomous vehicles and drones, right? All of those will, of course, have to shake out still, as they always do, but there will be future growth medium term. So I'm not too worried.
In the meantime, Apple CEO Tim Cook is taking a 40% pay cut, bringing his 2023 earnings to 49 million. We shall all strive to be that poor. This comes ahead of the next earnings call on February 2nd. So what is the significance of this pay cut?
Yeah, look, I think this is a good etiquette. This is a good move. It's worthwhile etiquette here, good form on his part, because we are expecting to see lower than expected earnings from Apple. I don't think this is going to put a dent into any potential layoffs. I think it's visually the right thing if layoffs do happen. But in order to, stave off layoffs, you'd have to really deal with much bigger numbers than Tim Cook's salary if you just do some back of the envelope calculations. So I think it is in line with what other captains of industry in tech and non-tech are doing now. Sundar Pichai, of course, has done the same thing for himself and anybody who is SVP and up. The CEO of JP Morgan is doing the same thing. And so, it's good leadership to send that signal when other people are suffering. You don't want to be on a gravy train and seen as such. So yes, thumbs up on that, but it isn't going to put a dent into avoiding layoffs.
Yeah, and you may have seen the buzz about this, and you mentioned this, ChatGPT. That is that advanced artificial intelligence program that's been taking the internet by storm. So tell our viewers what this is first, and then what can you tell us about this?
Yeah, look, this is a fantastic, very promising, if still imperfect tool, right? So promising, in fact, that Microsoft, amidst a wave of 10,000 layoffs, has said that they're going to be, deploying about billions of investment into the technology, and that's a very promising signal. OpenAI has released what's called a transformer, a generative AI algorithm, or a set of algorithms that allow an application to generate written text in coherent form, like essays, like reports, like memos, like articles, or even whole pictures and actually quite sophisticated imagery, right? Or both together, text with imagery. So this is quite astounding. And really why it is possible is the fact that, as opposed to regular neural networks, which is the core of artificial intelligence that process text like one word at a time, sequentially. Transformers like this, ChatGPT, can actually ascertain the position of a word in a sentence and distill a bit of meaning, what makes sense here, and create almost human-like text. I say almost human-like because when we test it, in amongst my colleagues, for instance, against assignments, we're not seeing, A-level grades coming out, but the transformers are getting passing grades. I recently used it in a client engagement where I asked ChatGPT about the current positioning of a company, and it gave me a satisfactory but not glorious answer. So it's imperfect, right? But so were many tools we had before, and it's growing really quickly. So stay tuned on this one.
So you're not worried that your students are going to use this to cheat?
Well, somebody's definitely going to try, and we're already seeing students using it. And at Haas, for instance, we are now getting ready with task forces to figure out how do we have to change our assignments, right? And as everybody else, we have to grow as professors and as teachers as well. So let's figure out how we teach them how to think critically and think strategically without necessarily doing basic writing, right? That's the challenge for a pedagogue.
Yeah, but you would have to think, I mean, for kids that are going to use this and possibly cheat, I mean, they're missing out on an important skill on how to develop an idea in written form and how to explain complex ideas, right?
Absolutely, right? In order to learn how to think and build arguments, you have to learn how to write. Yeah. And so how do we get there if we don't have to learn how to write anymore, right? How do you learn how to speak without learning how to write? And so we're going to have to think about that. We haven't broken the back of that yet. But for instance, you can take texts that have been generated by ChatGPT, and you can ask students to improve on the text, to critique the text, right? Yeah. And write on top of the text. And so all is not lost. And as with everything that's disruptive, there's a lot of negative, and then there is glorious new horizons as well. We have to look. I mean, it's like we used the abacus, right, for math at some point, and now we have spreadsheets and we have AI. And we're still better off net.
I guess you could say, yeah, you could say the same thing about calculators, right?
Yeah, exactly. Calculators, spreadsheets, AI doing that for you now. You just have to talk it into Siri, and you get answers spit back out, right? And we're still surviving and thriving. So we just got to figure it out like everything else.
All right. Well, you're very optimistic. I'm the pessimist here. Okay. Well, always good information. So thank you, Dr. Olaf Groth, for your time. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thumbs up for the game.